On we go. So let's talk a little bit about the Dodgers. I mean, this team's been red hot. I remember they lost one game to Kansas City, and they had won 12 prior. They were 12 in a row. I mean, it's like this team can do no wrong. All the trouble that the Padres have, the the Dodgers just seem to be blessed. And what's going on there, Lee?
They are 21-5 since the All-Star break. They're, got 81 wins already. As they enter this great sports weekend, the Dodgers are 17 games ahead of the Padres. Now they've lost another guy. And this is a big blow. They have lost Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler is the ace of this pitching staff. He has been plagued by arm problems all season long. He now needs exploratory surgery on his forearm and his right elbow again, second time in his career. Now, when Walker Buehler was a young pitcher in the organization, he had Tommy John surgery, and he recovered, and he came back. And look how dominant he was for probably a 2.5 to 3 year span. Now he's had another setback. However, I've been told that he does not have a torn ligament again. He has a tendon problem, and I don't know whether it's an impingement or it has to be relocated, but it's not the actual ligament, because a ligament takes you out for 12 to 18 months.
Right.
If this is a tendon, it can be repaired, whether it has to be sutured or whether it has to be moved. He could be back by spring training. It's a big setback. And when you consider the Dodgers' 81 wins, first place, running away with the National League West, John, they've done it without Walker Buehler. They've done it without Dustin May, who's now activated. He just came off Tommy John surgery. They've done it for a chunk of time without Clayton Kershaw, who's been gone 3 times on the injured list this year with the back problem. And they've did it for most of the season without the number 4 starter, Andrew Heaney. And they did it without one of their setup guys and closers, Blake Trinan. I mean, it's pretty impressive to have 81 wins with that many marquee guys not on the mound on a regular basis. Of course, it's made up because they just hit the daylights out of the ball. You look at all the metrics in baseball, not just batting average, but you're looking about runs scored, you're looking about on-base percentage, you're looking at slugging percentage, you're looking at OPS, all the metrics that the analytics live by. It's absolutely amazing what the Dodgers have done statistically, and half their guys have had problems. Justin Turner, half the season, substandard. Chris Taylor, disabled list, fractured rib. Cody Bellinger has been benched again, hitting just 206. And yet the Dodgers just keep on trucking. It's a really good team. It's a really deep team. Do they survive the loss of Buehler? That becomes the big question as we get to postseason, because as I've said about the Padres, much like I'll say about the Dodgers, we get to October, John, you're not playing Arizona. You're not playing Colorado. You're not playing the Pittsburgh Pirates or the Kansas City Royals. It's big boy baseball. So not having Buehler, that's got to be a concern. I will tell you the fascinating thing, because, when you get to September, John, everybody talks about MVPs and Cy Young Awards. Do you know the 4th and 5th starters of the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin and Tyler Anderson, are a combined 25-3? That's amazing. And they're the reason why those guys are in first place, and everybody's touching him. So it's a tough loss for Buehler. He's a great pitcher. He's got great makeup. He'll come back from this. And there is a piece of good news. It's not a torn elbow ligament.